Here's Duxbury. Slides the ball down the line. It's a good one for Ramshaw. Ramshaw does well, wins a throw-in. There's a lot of energy about the performance here. Taylor, oh, he could have laid that round the corner there. Allen was in a pretty decent position just inside the penalty area. As it is, Wheatley collects possession on the halfway line. Duxbury, clever play down the line by Duxbury, and it's a throw-in off Scales on the near side. Duxbury will take it, but real energy and tempo to Spennymoor's work in the early stages here. Ball calls on the edge of the box for Thewlis. He slips it through a gap for Taylor. Taylor trying to turn away. He might still get a chance there, but the defenders crowd him out at the end. Tate heads it back into the middle though. Taylor still up there, and it falls kindly, and he drags his shot across goal and wide. He looks across to see if the linesman's flag would have spared his blushes, but it didn't. That was a half chance, or a three-quarter chance if you're Glenn Taylor, I guess, Leachy.
Very, very encouraging, mate. That's it. You know, I thought Glenn did well to actually create the chance, got rid of the two defenders, and unfortunately just kind of dragged it past the far post to me.
It's been quite an aggressive start, hasn't it, from Spennymoor? The one obviously trying to get on the front foot.
Good to see, and they need more of it. Assert themselves.
Max Durnley now with the free kick, the goal kick. Flicked on, and now here come Farsley in their first attack, and that's a lovely ball through the middle, and there's a chance, and Max Metcalf has brought his man down in the box, and it's a penalty to Farsley. We were just talking about how lively the start had been. Max Metcalf, though, caught by the running behind from Frank Mulhern. Mulhern got to the ball first. Metcalf certainly made contact with the Farsley striker, and all the good work of the first 4 minutes undone seemingly. Spennymoor, as we've been saying, have been the better side in the early stages, but Mulhern steps up and sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and I mean that is it's a real kick in the teeth after the start we've made, Leachy. That is a real blow for Spennymoor.
It just knocks me back, mate. Unbelievable. It's like two passes through the entire defence. Max has come out, he's just been beaten to the ball by Frank, who's knocked the ball out of play, but he's also brought down been brought down by Max.
Max Metcalf will take the resultant free kick.
I was just encouraged by the start, and then it's all gone deflated again, isn't it? We just need to pick the bones out of it and get on with it. Yeah,
it is amazing how true that saying is that goals change games, because the tempo, the aggression, the attitude of the Spennymoor players was absolutely spot on for the first 4 minutes. It looked like an early goal was going to come in their favour, and then suddenly, with Farsley's first real foray into Moor's final third, it was a goal at the other end. Ball flicked round the corner. Oh, it's a lovely bit of play there, and Cian Scales is released down the right-hand side, gets a bit of luck to get past his man, and he's still going, and he shoots, and Metcalf makes the save, but the follow-up is in, and Farsley Celtic have another, just on 9 minutes there. Cian Scales' shot was too hot to handle, and it's the skipper, Dave Sayers, who follows in to make it 2-0, I think. And I mean, that is incredible.
A nutmeg through Scott Duxbury's legs, and it just opened up. He's had the shot, keeper's made the save, but we haven't followed it in, and they have. And we said before, Sayers pops up with a goal every now and again, and it's today.
Referee not happy with the Farsley Celtic defender there, who just dribbled the ball away and stopped the play being restarted quickly. Tom Allen has got 3 players around him there. Does well to win a throw-in the end. Gives it back onto the thigh of Ramshaw now, who turns in field. Ramshaw, nice pass inside for Wheatley. Clever footwork by Wheatley, but the defender comes across to clear it away there. Adam Clayton, the ball comes back in. Taylor steers one on target, but didn't really have the venom there to trouble the goalkeeper, Max Durnley, who went down to his right-hand side and collected it. But an effort on target from Spennymoor, at least, as the ball came into Taylor's instep. Cummings through a gap for Forbes, and Forbes into the feet of Taylor. Good turn by Taylor. Right hand side, Allen makes a run. Taylor continues though, might fancy a strike on goal himself. Instead he tries to clip a ball in for Ramshaw, but it's headed away by the defender, and Farsley can come clear now through Cian Scales.
think he was caught in two minds, wasn't he, at the end there, Taylor?
Yeah, he sort of looked like he was going to have a shot, and then his cross wasn't effective enough. Here's Allen, though, right-hand side. Taylor's inside of him. Allen continues his run. Back to Ramshaw. Ramshaw's cross is deep. Thewlis's header isn't lacking the power again there as to really trouble the goalkeeper, and he's able to collect it just inside his near post there as Thewlis's header dropped into his hands. Yeah, I feel like, you know, when I first watched the side in pre-season, that I thought, you know what, there was a chance here, there's a flick on from Taylor, and it's a chance for Taylor on the follow-up, but it might still be for Thewlis now, right-hand side. He's forced away from trouble at the moment, but he puts the ball back in, it's flicked on. Oh, just over from Tom Allen. Well, the ball was a long ball, flicked on by Taylor, and it was Ramshaw who had the first chance. The goalkeeper spread himself. Taylor's then had a second shot, and then Tom Allen with a looping header, and it just wouldn't drop into the net there, Leachy.
You just get that feeling that if we can get one, if we can get one, that something's going to happen. But getting this first one, even from last week, it's proven extremely difficult.
Ball drifted into the penalty area, and it's tacked and headed across, and there's a chance, and it's off the line, and it still won't go in, and that was a big moment in this game, as the ball just was somehow kept out on the line there. If Spennymoor do get something out of this fixture this afternoon, they will look back on a key moment in the game there, because that looked for all the world like it was going to be 3-0 to them.
Just a massive green body and green shirts in there, we were nowhere.
Duxbury with the throw-in. Ramshaw knocks it back to the fullback, whose low crosses cleared away. Not very well, though. Only as far as Forbes on the edge of the box, who works it into Taylor. Taylor trying to turn and get a shot away. Comes for Allen. He finds a yard, but his shot is blocked well by Butler, who comes across the defender. More like it, though. Sharp play on the edge of the box from Taylor, and Allen looks a bag of tricks when he gets on the ball as well. Looks like he can open up defences. Spennymoor have taken it quickly as well. Wheatley on the ball now. Thewlis, right corner of the 18-yard box, trying to find something. He knocks it right-hand side for Wheatley, but he's shown too much of it to the defender, who can smuggle it clean out, and Mulhern can carry it away from trouble. Parkin now into the feet of Spencer. It's all a bit congested. Oh, clever play by Spencer. Little drag back, and it's quarter yard. And if they pick it out here, Kean Scales is away through the middle, and he's got him behind Duxbury, and there's a chance for three. Metcalf makes an important save, because Kean Scales, he had no right to be there, the right back, all the way through the middle. Got away from his Bradford City teammate in Cousin Dawson, who was in behind Duxbury. Max Metcalf to the rescue there, Leachy.
Again, it came out of nothing. You know, two passes and they're right the way through us, and it was like a hot knife through butter, wasn't it?
Johnson.
Got to be wary.
Yeah, we'll lift this one into the box. A third goal at this stage, right on half-time. Unthinkable as the ball comes in, and it's, oh, I tell you what, he's missed his lines here. I don't know what exactly happened there. I think it just hit Cummings and bobbled up into the arms of Metcalf when the defender up from the back, I think it was Allen, had a real chance there. Now here's Scales, who had that big chance a minute or two ago. This time he goes long up towards Spencer. It's headed away by Tate. Duxbury loses possession. Knocked through the middle it goes now, and here's Farsley again, trying to cut a hole in the defence. It's played round the corner for Parkin, who almost gets there ahead of Max Metcalf. It was almost a repeat of the penalty award in the earlier stages of the game there, as Parkin tried to nip it around Metcalf. Here's Wheatley now on the right-hand side. Slides the ball into the edge of the box. Thewlis back to goal, turns and tries to find a ball for Taylor, who shoots! And it's palmed around the post and wide by the goalkeeper there. It took no deflection there, which made it slightly tricky for the goalkeeper, Max Sternley, to deal with. But he managed to just about pour it around the post there as it looped onto the towards the bottom corner.
I don't say anything about how good the start's been. Okay, we know what happened the last time.
It has, yeah. I'll bite my tongue on that one, but it is a left wing corner to Spennymoor, who are on the front foot. Dangled into the far post, and then Cummings with the header. he says to the referee he's being fouled there, but he's headed it wide there, the defender.
Half chance, wasn't it?
Tate sliced his clearance. It's headed back over the top. The flag stays down there. He looked offside to me, Spencer, but he picks the ball up left side of the penalty area. He's trying to jink his way around the defender, but he's played it against Mark Anderson in the end, and Lefudu can squeeze it clear for Wheatley. Now here's Ramshaw. Ramshaw caught in possession, but it falls really kindly for him now, and he gives it across to Allen, who's done well to get that around the defender. He's into the box on the left-hand side here. He's going back on his right foot. He's trying to tee it up on the edge of the box for Anderson, whose shot is just over the bar. And again, Tom Allen at the heart of everything dangerous for Spennymoor. He did ever so well there to pick his head up at the end and find Anderson, and you fancied Anderson arriving like that. It's where he was so strong in the first month of the season.
Yeah, again, you know, if he's been playing week in, week out, he buries that. He doesn't place it, he just strokes that. We still cannot find that first goal.
Yeah, I think what the problem, I think the frustration will be, is that Max Durnley hasn't really been forced into a save this afternoon as yet. You know, Max Metcalf's had to make a couple at the other end. Oh, he's got his line again here, and it's played through, and there's a chance. It looked offside there against Spencer, but the flag again stays down, and it's there parking on the right hand side now as Farsley look to find an inroad here, and it's a ball in towards Sayers, and it's another good save from Max Metcalf there as the flag stayed down. Sayers on the stretch prodded it towards goal on the volley. So we're approaching the final 15 minutes.
Comfortable saves, hasn't he? But it was just a case of a sandwich and a cup of tea before he's had to make it.
Ball in the box here, Tom Allen. It's headed off the line there. It was Tom Allen in a green shirt this time. We've been talking a lot about Spennymoor's Tom Allen, but it was Farsley's version that nearly made it 3-0 there. A looping header cleared off the line by Duxbury, I think it was. Ramshaw was it? Ramshaw at the back post. Anderson spots a bit of space for Cummings now. Lefudu pushed really high down the right hand side. Here's Greenfield though on the halfway line. Greenfield arrows one out towards the far side, and it's Tom Allen inside the penalty area here. Can he find the angle for a shot? He pushes it across where the defender gets in the way, and it's gone behind for a corner. They can't get to grips with Tom Allen though. The Farsley defence, they've been unsure every time he's had the ball at his feet, and that needs to happen much more in these closing 13 minutes. It's a left wing corner. Greenfield's going to take it.
Somebody needs to get on the end of this, mate. We need to get back in the game. And
yeah, it's getting to that period now, isn't it? The ball does come in the box, falls loose on the edge. Anderson off the underside of the bar and out. Oh, he was so close to scoring another spectacular goal there, Mark Anderson.
Reminiscent of Hereford nearly, wasn't it?
It was. He went for the top corner and he was so close to finding it. Now here's Anderson on the halfway line, left hand side for Tate. Tate stays up there and he plays a nice ball down the line for Allen, whose cross is charged down, and it's away for a throw-in on the far side. Taken quickly by Allen into the feet of Ramshaw. Back to Allen. Ramshaw again, left hand side. Ramshaw looking to try and find the angle for a cross. Instead he feeds a lovely ball inside for Greenfield, who might try and find the angle for a shot. He does, and Greenfield scores and drives Moors back into contention here with 4 minutes left on the clock. A sweet strike into the bottom corner of the net. Moors reduced the arrears, time running out here, but now a chance for Jason Ainsley's side to potentially claim something from this game.
Great strike, great strike. And we've been shot shy since that first half.
Greenfield, who drilled home the goal that has given them hope, will take the corner from the left hand side.
It's a good delivery, mate. It's got to be. It's that time of the game.
Everybody but Lefudu and Anderson are inside the area. It's gone into the front post and it's deflected behind. There was a shot from Ramshaw there on the turn, but it was tucked behind for a corner, taken short for Greenfield. His cross at the box. Thewlis goes down under the challenge. The referee has given a penalty. Thewlis got there at the front post first. He went down under the challenge. The referee was only yards away, and he points to the penalty spot. And 2-0 up Farsley Celtic. They can't believe it because Spennymoor now have a chance to draw level. The referee took his time before blowing his whistle and pointing to the spot. And now Glenn Taylor has the opportunity to pull Spennymoor back on level terms right at the death here. Just 30 seconds of normal time left on the clock. Glenn Taylor against Max Durnley. Taylor steps up and scores! And Spennymoor are back on level terms and might have just rescued a result here at the Citadel. Farsley looks shell-shocked, and now Spennymoor might even fancy injury time to have a bit of a blast at getting a third. I haven't seen how much injury time we're going to be playing at the end of this game, but Taylor flicks it on. Flick back forward towards Mulhern. He heads it down. Anderson now. He's made a difference since he's come on, it's fair to say. And now Duxbury's got space to move forward into. He's encouraged by Jamie Chandler in the technical area on the far side there. He gives it to Allen. Allen's going to whip a ball in the box. Taylor! Oh, it's just wide. Well, the headlines were already written there as Glenn Taylor got above his man and glanced a header on goal. He just didn't get quite enough on it. And it's flashed wide of the post, Leachy.
I've still got my head in my hands. I can't believe he hasn't scored it. I want to be critical of that. It's not fair.
Long ball towards the edge of the box. Headed up in the air and away. Allen turns on it swiftly and charges towards the halfway line. Gets away from his man as well. Lovely little flick. Might go back for Allen. Can he keep it in on the left? He can. He nods it down in front of him. He sends it inside for Anderson. Big chance. Oh, and he's put it over the bar. And Ramshaw can't believe he didn't square it. And the referee decides that's the final action of the game. Well, Farsley Celtic thought they'd won it with 2 quick-fire goals at the start of this game, but it was 2 quick-fire goals at the end that rescued it for Spennymoor.